We just did a masterclass for a client. We just finished it this week, and I just want to comment on that. Thinking about educating an audience, it's so key to educate people, and I think education can sell them, obviously, and I think that's key as well, because even as an audience, even as a prospect, when you don't really understand something, you can't decide, and so education plays a role in selling, plays a role in marketing, and the whole thing kind of started because I subscribed to masterclass myself, and I would watch it when I was like, I have a row machine at the house, and so I was rowing, and I watched the masterclass, and I was watching one with Richard Branson, I was watching one with Bob Iger, some other ones too, and I was like, God, these are good. I think they're great. I enjoy getting behind the scenes content from people like that, and kind of just hearing them talk and getting their perspective and things like that. And I was thinking from a company standpoint, I was wondering, like, how would someone get to me? It's difficult. People are so unresponsive these days, but I was thinking about how would someone get to me? And so that's how the whole idea kind of came about, and I was kind of imagining a very customized LinkedIn in-mail message and how that would go to a masterclass, and that would go to a beautiful page, and then the masterclass would be on it, and there would be a book a call button that goes back to the calendar, and then it goes from there. But the power of an educated audience, like if you have an educated prospect and now they're in the sales cycle and they show up for a Zoom call, that's powerful, and this could be internal. The one we just did is actually it's the sales team that's actually educating people internally at that company, but obviously it can be external as well. But just think about the knowledge that people have in your company, and there's key people in your company that have the knowledge in their head, and you want to capture that knowledge. You want to build masterclass. You want to get that knowledge. You want to capture it, and you want to turn it on to either the people who are internal at the company or to your customer. And it's tedious. It can be time consuming to write that all up or extrapolate out of people, and that's why it's great to do something like a masterclass, because you can get them on camera. You can build out this educational piece, which is going to have a great shelf life and many uses for it. So it's just one of those things where it's like people are so unresponsive, but you start looking at, like, what will they listen to or what will they pay attention to? And I've noticed that when you're selling, sometimes it will kind of fall on deaf ears until that person goes, like, I get it. I understand what this is and how it's relevant to me. And so you have to kind of like keep putting ideas and keep putting things in front of them that's going to be relevant, and where they realize they connect the dots between what you're doing and what they need. And easier said than done, but to me, the masterclass is a low ask way where you can say, take a look at this, here's what this is, and now they get educated on what it is, and then there's a way to sort of route them from there. Just something I wanted to mention. I think every company is sitting on a masterclass. I think everybody should be doing it. There's a way to do it, and the reality is, I actually think your customer wants it. Right, your customer will appreciate it, and they actually want it. So, something to think about. I'll share a trailer to the one that we just did in the comment below.